I understand why some are developing the mentality that a woman should chase the man. And I want to help break this down for you ladies because one, again, I want to stress this is not how the majority of men think. Do not let the internet fool you. The internet has a way of making the minority look like the majority, all right? And overhyping certain things. I can tell you as someone, I get approached a lot when I'm in the gym, in the street, whatever. And believe it or not, the majority of people, even though my audiences online are majority women, at least as far as followers and subscribers, the majority of people who approach me in the street are men, all right? Men who are thanking me, men encouraging me, saying, man, keep doing what you do. Your videos are helping me. They help my relationship. They help me through this breakup, so on and so forth. So, I want women to know that because I think women sometimes think these men aren't getting help or they're not seeking guidance. They are. A lot of them are. They're just less vocal about it. They may not necessarily follow, subscribe, but they watch, okay? And they're watching more in silence. But these same men who talk to me, I can tell you that the vast majority of them aren't talking about a woman needs to chase them. So it's not as prevalent as some would think. There's a reason why it seems more prevalent than it actually is outside of the internet blowing it up. And I'm going to leave that to the very end to explain that I need you to listen to because it's extremely important. However, it is happening to some degree. And I want you to not, one of the things I seek to achieve is to help both sides not view things through such a negative lens all the time. And more so, to be more specific, not to internalize some of the nonsense they're seeing, right? Because when we internalize it and we hold on to it, now it ends up festering and creating this negative energy within us that derails our dating and relationship experiences, okay? I want you to be able to see this on a deeper level, right? To understand it, but again, in no way am I telling you to embrace actually chasing a man. But let's get to some of the reasons why modern men today expect women to chase them. And one of the top reasons is because it's simply a defense mechanism. And I think it's very important we start there because the reality is, and ladies, you know I love y'all, but a lot of these reasons will apply to you too. The whole you have to chase me mindset for a lot of people, it's a defense mechanism because it stems from I'm tired of putting myself out there. I'm tired of making an effort and not getting what I'm looking for in return. I'm tired of being taken advantage of. And so to now avoid that from happening, you got to chase me. You have to show me you're serious enough before I can take you serious or pour back into you. And that's just a means of protection. It is a wall up. It is a wall up because you don't want to get hurt. So a lot of these men have been hurt, have been used, have been played. And so now it is easier to say you have to chase me, which also takes the responsibility away from them having to put the work in, having to show up in a certain kind of way and says, no, it's on you, the other individual, to give me reason to step up first. And so when we understand this is a defense mechanism for many people, and we understand it stems from past hurts and traumas that have not been resolved, it speaks to the fact that many people just need to heal. So when you hear a lot of these men talking about they need to be chased, understand, I'm not saying all of them because there's more reasons we're going to get into in a second, but many of them are just speaking from a place of hurt. And some may not want to acknowledge that and recognize it for what it is, but it's true. It's true because I can tell you this, you're gonna have a very hard time finding a man who has good, positive experiences with women, who has pursued women in the past, who's over here talking about, nah, they gotta be chasing me. That's not the case because his approach has done well for him. So he doesn't see a need to have to switch the roles around. He doesn't see a need to have to do things differently. He's good, plain and simple. You know, or as long as he's had good experiences with women, he doesn't project this negativity onto other women to where now he has to act in defense mode. So a lot of it comes from people who just have not healed. And so I encourage everyone. So if this applies to you as well as a woman, and I know for some of you it will, if you're being honest with yourself, this is why the first step to dating and relationship success is healing. You gotta do the work. You gotta go through that healing journey. And I'll give you a resource a little bit later on that. But the bottom line is, don't be afraid to go deeper and address the past and release it. You heal by releasing, not by suppressing. And by releasing and setting yourself free from that negative energy, you are going to set yourself up to receive better. And it's the same thing. Any man who wants to be chased watching this video, I say it to you with love and respect, man. You got to heal. You got to make sure that's not what's causing this blockage and causing you to feel like this is how it needs to be done. Hey, thank you for watching this video. Be sure to check this one out right here, and I'll see you there. Relationships are the key to a successful life. But there's 5 areas that we have to be mindful of when it comes to relationships. There's relationship with God, relationship with ourselves, relationship with family and friends,